Changing your 3D is the easiest thing, because the 3D is not a concrete reality. It is not the only thing that's happening. It can feel very intense, right? But it's not that way. It is just a simulation. It is just an illusion. It's not the only thing. And changing it is so easy, because what you're experiencing right now in your 3D is because of the inner dialogues and inner conversations and beliefs that you hold about yourself and everyone around you, right? If you're experiencing a lack of love, it's because you do not believe in unconditional love. If you're experiencing in lack of abundance, it's because you believe, or you have experienced, that money comes from hard work, or you need to do a certain thing in order to get money, or money is hard to find, right? If you lack from having long-term relationships, it's because you feel that people cannot be trusted. You see what I'm saying? That what you experience in your 3D is because your beliefs, values, and inner conversations that you have with yourself. A lot of the times why affirmations doesn't work is because you can affirm all day that I'm so abundant, I'm so abundant, I'm so loved, and I'm adored. But when you get a sign from this 3D, or a real financial issue arrives, you forget that you're an abundant person. You forget what you have been affirming, and you start to panic. And you start to react, and you start to question and jump into conclusions. Why? Because of the beliefs that you're holding. Right? The 3D is just a dream. When you have nightmares and you wake up and you're so grateful that it was just a dream, that's what 3D is. It is so, you can manipulate it so easily, because you are the one who holds every power. Once you start shifting those conversations, once you start shifting those beliefs that abundance is all within you and around you, that your love is unconditional, that love is an unlimited resource, that love is available, everyone loves you for who you truly are, and you start shifting those inner conversations, you'll start to see glitches in the reality, and your reality will shift, because suddenly you will now earn large sums of money. Suddenly you will now be able to live your dream life. Suddenly you will attract meaningful and blissful relationships. Suddenly you will start to attract the life of your dreams, because the inner conversations and the vibrations that you're sending out in the universe doesn't match with lack anymore. So the universe sends you what you're vibrating and who you are becoming and being. Right? Have you ever noticed that once you start thinking about something, that thing keeps popping up? Right? Once you start thinking about someone, you see them suddenly after years or months of not seeing them, or you start to think about a car, and all you see next thing, and you're on the road and you can just keep seeing that car. Right? That's how the universe works. Once you start being grateful, and you start tapping into gratitude, the universe gives you more of that. Right? So changing your reality is the simplest, the easiest thing, and you can get results instantly. Change your inner dialogues, change your beliefs, start to feel abundant, start to feel, ignore the lack, because every time the reality, your reality, which is not even real, your 3D gives you a problem, and you panic and you react, you're firing and wiring those neurons in your brain with signals your body that you haven't changed, and you keep attracting those similar events, or you start manifesting similar environments, whether it's lack, whether it's abuse, whether it's disrespect, whatever that is, that's what's happening. So your next job is that whenever the 3D gives you something to panic about, gives you something to not be grateful about, do not react, and feel the opposite. Send manipulated signals to the universe. Something to panic about, thank you, great, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that the universe is giving me signs of my manifestations coming true. Thank you that I now receive so much money. Thank you that I'm receiving living in abundance. What it does to your brain is it stops firing and wiring those panic, lack neurons, and starts firing and wiring new neurons into your brain, which reflects abundance, which reflects unconditional love, which reflects happiness. And when you're feeling that, everything else starts to shift. You do not have to go anywhere in order to change your reality or do something extra. You need to start thinking and feeling and believing different. And I said believe latest is because when you start to think and feel different, eventually you're going to start believing it, right? You don't have to believe, doesn't have to be the first thing. How would you feel if you're living your dream life right now? And why are you not acting like it? Because once you start acting like it, because the 3D is just a movie, so might as well act. Once you start acting like it and feeling like it, things are going to shift, things are going to change. Instantly. You're going to see instant results. People are going to start treating you differently. Things are just going to happen out of nowhere because you are doing the work. You are doing what you're meant to do, to create things in your favor, to create more peace, abundance, and joy in your life. Right? So do not think of it as something that's hard to change, and that's, the whole thing is that it is supposed to feel intense, it is supposed to feel real, but it's not. So many different realities exist right now that you can jump into by feeling and thinking different. And everything, like you are the main character. You can choose and do anything you want. Okay? So tap into that energy of creating, tap into that energy of believing who you are. And know that the power isn't somewhere external. It's within you. You need to put in the work. You need to think about things that you love and enjoy and what it is that you want before you go to bed. After you wake up, saturate your mind every single day instead of scrolling through Instagram all day long. Right? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but dedicate some time to do the work, to affirm, to believe, to feel in gratitude. Put on your favorite music, the music that you listen to in that holiday, music that you listen to when you live your dream life in that dream apartment, and start dancing to it, and start feeling those feelings. And the universe starts to get signals immediately. Right? Take care of yourselves. I love you so much. And ignore that reality, because it is not reality. It is just a dream. It is just a simulation. And ignore it like you ignore your relatives that you don't like.